Hello, everybody, and welcome to a get to know me video with your favorite girl, Davina, half of the podcast Tims and Stilettos. We asked you guys some questions we asked you to give us some questions that you wanted to know about us to help you get to know us a little bit more. So when you're listening to our podcast, you have a little background on us. So I'm going to be looking down at my iPad so that I can answer the questions that were given to us. And here we go. First question. Name and where are you from? Well, again, I am Davina, and I am originally born and raised in Buffalo, New York, which is the state of New York. It is Western New York. It's not even upstate. I consider Buffalo to be Western New York. I grew up about 15 minutes away from the Peace Bridge, so I was in Canada very often in my youth. So yes, I am from Buffalo. Marital status. I am single. I am single / widowed. That's a story we'll get into at another time, but yes, single is my marital status. What's one thing you wish you knew before starting Tims and Stilettos? The time that it takes. It's not something you don't, even though right now, thank goodness, we have someone who edits our show. I just wish I knew that it's not just go into a studio, record, you're done. No, you actually have to think of topics. You have to research sometimes. You have to start thinking about guests. We're getting to the point where we want to have guests on the show. So I have to start, it's definitely time. It's not just an hour in the studio recording and you're done. No, it's promoting it. It's posting stuff. It's being interactive with our listeners and our viewers and you guys. So it's definitely time consuming. I love it because being an entrepreneur, words, I know them. Time. I'm just going to leave it at time. You have to be prepared for it to take time. What is something life has recently taught you? Life has recently taught me that sometimes somebody you didn't even know can be your biggest supporter. That is something that life has taught me. Life has also taught me that life is short. With COVID and things going on with that, life has definitely taught me that it's short and to live life to the fullest while I can. What is the last thing you do before sleeping? I say my prayers. I definitely say my prayers and I talk to God. I have a moment with God. I am a Christian. I believe in God. So I do have a moment where it's just him and we get to talking like we homies because we are. Let's see. What is next? What is your biggest regret in life? Honestly, probably not having kids. I'm not having them now, but honestly, not having kids is probably one of my biggest regrets in life. What is your favorite season and why? Fall. Hands down, fall is my favorite season. The weather is changing to a cooler temperature. The colors are changing on the trees and on the bushes and the flowers, and it's the perfect weather for me. I can just throw on a sweater or a vest and a sweatshirt and I'm good. So yeah, fall is my favorite season. What would you tell your 18-year-old self? I would tell myself that life does get better. You're going to go through a lot of trials and tribulations in the meantime, in between time, but keep going. Keep going, because it's going to get better, and you might not fully understand it, but you'll have a deeper and stronger understanding on things soon. So hold on and keep going. Would you kiss the last person you kissed again? Probably not. And I'm going to leave that at that. Probably not. Not that, never mind. Probably not. Why did your last relationship end? Well, he lied. He lied and got caught. So I don't even know if I want to say it was a relationship, but the person I was dating, he lied. And that she does not have time for. So he had to go. Describe your first date. Now, if you mean my very first date with my very first boyfriend, I can tell you that story. We actually went to the movies in Buffalo to see Baby's Day Out. I know, I just aged myself. But yes, we went to go see Baby's Day Out at the movie theater on Main Street. We got popcorn and caught the train and held hands and did all the cutesy little teenagers in love stuff. Yeah, that was my first date. And side note, my very first boyfriend and I are still the greatest of friends to this day. 28 years later. Yeah, about 28, 26 years later, we're still friends. So yeah, shout out to you. You know who you are. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or tackle it head on? At my age, I would probably say that I'm just going to tackle it head on. Get it over with. There's no need to have lingering feelings or ideas or thoughts or anything like that. Let's just tackle it, deal with it, and be done with it. However that's going to be, let's just be done with it. So I'm going to tackle it head on. How do you express love? How do I express love? I think I try to find out what they need, and I give that to them. If they need those words of affirmation, if they just need that physical touch to remind them that someone's in their corner, I'm here for it all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. I express love by giving someone what it is they need. Now, don't think I'm gonna be your sugar mama, because I will not. But I'm gonna do my very best to give you what it is you need. One place on your travel bucket list. Italy. That is a place on my travel bucket list that I really, really want to go to. I am hoping that I can either go at my 45th birthday, which is in 3 years, or at my 50th birthday. I want it to be like a bigger birthday, like a milestone birthday. And I want to travel through Italy, having pasta, drinking all the Prosecco, and just having a good time, whether it's with a significant other or my homegirls. I definitely would like to do that. So Italy is on my travel bucket list. Have you ever liked someone and didn't tell them? Of course I have. Of course I have. I don't know a girl who hasn't. Yes. Will I ever tell them? Probably not. But yes, I have liked someone and did not tell them. Let's see. Where am I? What is your star sign? I am a Sagittarius. My birthday is in December, so I am a December Sagittarius. But I like to say that I am a Sagittarius with a Capricorn raising, because everybody else in my house growing up, my mom and both my sisters are Capricorns. So I feel like I may have a lot of Capricorn traits, and that is why, because I was surrounded by nothing but Capricorns for majority of my life. So I'm a Sagittarius with a Capricorn raising, not rising, raising. What is something you love? Okay, what is something you love that you never thought you would like? Expressing myself. Vegetables. Actually holding conversations and not assuming. Those are 3 things that I actually love now that I never thought I would like. Yeah, so don't judge me on the vegetables. Growing up, I only really ate string beans and broccoli. But now my palate has expanded a little bit, so we can do a little bit more when it comes to vegetables. Let's see. What is something people assume about you that is totally false? People love to assume that I am stuck up. Not sure why, not sure where it came from, but people love to assume that I'm stuck up. And I'm far, far, far from that. I like to have a good time. I like to get to know people. I like to engage with people. I like human interaction. So, no, I'm not stuck up. I think a lot of people say I'm stuck up because I'm quiet until I get to know you or I get a vibe from you. So when I first meet someone, it's like, okay, is this person nice? Is this person nice? Is this person someone who is personable or approachable? And if not, then yeah, probably I'm going to seem a little standoffish. But that's just because I'm getting to know you. I'm learning you. Where am I? What would you rather find? True love or be rich? At this point in my life, I would probably rather be rich. I would probably rather be rich because I feel like love is something that is going to keep passing me by. So I don't want to keep getting my hopes up. And I'm being very, very honest with you guys. I don't want to keep getting my hopes up and being let down. So I would rather work hard, build an empire, and if true love comes, it comes. If not, then I'm okay. What words annoy you? Y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy, but the word sexy annoys the crap out of me. I cannot stand for someone to acknowledge someone with that word, like, hey, sexy. It annoys the shit out of me. If I'm being totally honest, it annoys me. What other businesses or ideas do you currently have or are currently working on? Well, besides Tim's and Stilettos, I also have a Tumblr business where I wish I had one close. I might just like insert something here when I edit this. But I make Tumblrs. I have some other projects going on. They're in the very, very beginning phases, so I don't want to talk about them yet. I don't want to jinx it, or, you know, I just would rather have more information before I fully talk about it. Yes, I do. Oh, I'm sorry. And I also have a sister circle that I have started for women here in New York that I would like to take to, sorry, my dog is wanting to play today, that I would like to take globally. It is Girlfriends in the City. I did start it on meetup.com. So if you are in New York, you can, in the search bar on meetup.com, you can look for Girlfriends in the City and join our group. We would love to have you. We do brunches. We are planning girls trips. We're just a group of positive women that are there for one another. Yeah. It's not really a business. It's just a sister circle that I started. How did you and your co-host meet? Wouldn't you like to know? No, we actually met in a group on Facebook. I thought he was a really cool person. Yes, I did find him attractive, but yeah. So, but yes, we met in a group on Facebook and we became fast friends. I had originally started Tim's and Stiletto with someone else, and that didn't fully work out the way I wanted it to. So I took a break from it for a while. My fiance passed away in that time. So it was just like literally on the back burner. And one day, Armar and I were having a conversation. And I was like, hey, I know you had mentioned you wanted to do a podcast. I would like to start back up Tim's and Stilettos. Would you like to do it with me? Here's the concept, blah, 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 blah. And here we are today. So, yeah, that's how we met on Facebook. Why are you worth knowing? Ooh, that's a good question. Why are you worth knowing? I am worth knowing because I'm Davina. I'm worth knowing because I'm somebody that's always going to support you, who's always going to make sure I have your back in the best way possible. I am someone who is going to just cheer you on. I'm a positive person. I am someone who always tries to look for the good in things. I am worth knowing because just like you guys, the world would be different without me in it. And that's not arrogance, that's just fact. You know, just like with you guys, if you guys weren't here, the world would be different. So always remember that. And the last question, what feature on the opposite sex do you find the most appealing? I find arms and eyes the most appealing on a man. And I love big men. I am a firm believer that big boy season is every season. So, yes. Make sure you guys are listening to Tim's and Stilettos. Every Monday, we drop a new episode at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find us on all streaming or majority of streaming platforms: iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Anchor, SoundCloud. We are everywhere. You can look for us on Instagram. I will leave the our handle here because it's a lot of underscores and things like that. We go live every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Instagram Live. So come join us. Come join us and say hey. Let us know that you, excuse me, if you found us on YouTube, let us know where you found us. And we would love to have you be a part of the Stoop Squad. So, yes, what else? You can find me on Instagram as well at Davina J Artistry on Instagram. I am on TikTok at Davina Next Door. I have a couple of other Instagram handles, but I will leave those down in the description bar. What else is there to know about me really quick? Okay. See, I was just talking to myself when I said okay like that. But I will give you a quick rundown. Again, I am from Buffalo. I am 42. I am the oldest of 3 girls. I work in finance as well as my businesses. I live in Queens, New York, and no kids, just me and my dog, which she makes an appearance on Mondays during the live. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you for wanting to get to know me. I look forward to getting to know you guys so much better. I hope that once COVID is over, we are able to come to a city near you and do a live show, do a meet and greet, do something to get to know y'all. And on that note, I will sign off. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye.